morning. In there getting my workout in. I want to talk to my subscribers. We're gonna keep cooking. I thought about some things last night. And first of all, thank y'all so much for y'all support, man. My subscriber count is going way up. My page is doing well, and I thank you all. You guys are awesome for what you're doing, for making this possible. And even when you disagree, guys, at the end of the day, this is just sports talk. It's not personal, even about the people that I'm passionate about sports, but it's not personal, guys. But let's cook. All right, LeBron James, man. I started to think about it. I said, I'm going to pick up on some points that I left off on last night. And one of the things I want to talk about is LeBron James' psychology. This guy is brilliant. I'm going to tell y'all something. One thing I can't take away from the dude, he's smart. He knows what he's doing. And the thing is, like, at the end of the day, I guess, yeah, he is smart, but now his hands starting to get exposed because now everybody can kind of see what he does. See, what he does, he has the same game plan every season, whatever team he's on. Start the team off, whatever players you got, run a few games, get all the way to December, see where the team is. If you don't like what you see, and not that none of it is his fault, he don't take responsibility for what he does wrong. He can always find fault in everybody else, and it doesn't matter what it costs the team. You know, like draft picks, you know, things like that, compensation, draft compensation, young talent, building for the future, none of that stuff. And I realize he's older, you know, and his window's closing, but at the end of the day, you know, as an organization, you got to think about it. When you look at the landscape of the league and where the league is, you know, the league is pretty stacked right now. You know, it's not like it'd be an easy fix if we go get a Zach LaVine or something like that, where it may increase our chances of winning a championship. It's not that easy right now. It's like we're kind of in the middle of the road. The Lakers are average basketball team, you know, like not really in contention. You know, like you think about it, if you look at the Western Conference, you know, we're in the ninth seed slipping. If we keep going the road, I imagine by the end of the week we'll be the 10th or 11th seed. So now we're in the bottom feeders now. We're like at the bottom, you know, and it proves that the players that we have, if they're coached right and if they buy in, and if the leadership leads by example instead of just standing around twiddling his thumbs, looking at everybody else in the league and wanting to get a trade, you know, if everybody buys in and does what they're supposed to do, we can compete. Because the Lakers were last I checked, we were in the 5th seed about a week ago. We won the participation trophy, 2nd place, Chef Boyardee championship trophy thingamadoos, whatever the thing's called. So, and the crazy thing is LeBron James gave all that effort during that tournament. You know, all the effort that went into that. But then as soon as the tournament is over, now the Lakers like, what, 2-6? You know, make that make sense to me, because that shows you, like I've said many times, is that this man shows up when he wants to show up. He's smart, y'all. He's an architect. He knows what he's doing. And he doesn't care about the future of the team. He doesn't care about drafts, picks. He doesn't care about future talent. None of that matters to him. LeBron James cares about the here and now, trying to build a super team, trying to buy a championship. And then when he's gone, the organization is left in shambles. Like, think about every team he's left. He leaves them in bad shape. A lot of y'all who are supporters of his, y'all say, well, he's so good, he's so great. That's why when he leaves, the team is in shambles. No, it's not. It's not that. The reason the team is in shambles is because when you have no more cap room, you have no room. You don't draft. You can't draft well because you have no draft picks. You know, all you got is like 2nd round, bottom of the 2nd round draft picks. Because, you know, the Lakers giving up, you know, for Anthony Davis, I want to say we gave up, what, 4 or 5 years worth of draft picks, good draft picks. all the way up to 2027, which is only 2024. All those things, And it's all to please LeBron, to appease LeBron James. Okay, it did work. We got the bubble championship at that one time. But don't keep doing it no more, y'all. What have we done since the bubble? Nothing. So don't keep going down the same road as a Lakers organization. I don't care about those other teams because I don't have a vested interest in them. But I'm a Lakers fan. Why do we keep doing this to our organization to make this guy happy? Why? What do we get in return? Other than for him to put another championship on his resume to try to call himself, trying to either narrow the gap or try to put him over Michael Jordan. I don't care if he wins, he can win the championship this year. He still ain't going over Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has never lost in the finals. Last I checked, LeBron has lost 6. So he's not on Michael Jordan's level anyway. I mean, what's the point? Man, I remember the thought of him retiring. I was like, yes, okay. If LeBron James retired during the offseason like I thought he was going to last year, like I was hoping, I was like, okay, we still got some draft picks left. We still got some young talent. We can build for the future. We just drafted Jalen Hood-Schifino. We got Max Christie, who I'm big on still. Still got Rui. Still got Austin Reeves. Still got Jared Vanderbilt. Still got some good talent in place on the roster. Hey, y'all hit that like button when y'all come on in. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. We still got some good talent in place, but at the same time, we can build. We may not win a lot of games, but you know what? But we got something to build on. And as soon as LeBron James came back, I said to myself, here we go. There goes our young talent again. And then you want to bring in guys like Zach LaVine, bring in guys like DeMar DeRozan, who's like past his prime, 34, 35 years old, or whoever they try to go get. Because there's not really that many super duper stars that's going to put you over the top. Like who? Other than maybe a Trae Young or somebody like that. Like who's really going to put you over the top? Nobody. So why do this? Why gamble on our future? Why mortgage our future? Why? For what? What good is that going to do us? You know what I'm saying? It's just, y'all got to learn to use common sense. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom used to tell me, boy, you got to act like you got good sense. And some of y'all just, as Laker fans, y'all don't have good sense. Y'all not thinking reasonably. You're thinking, like a kid who just has no logic and wants to open up a toy on Christmas morning. You got to think, what is the long-term situation? Like I said, LeBron James, he knows what he's doing. He's smart. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't care. That's the thing. It doesn't matter to him. But it should matter to the organization, to know the high-ups, those that are in the front office, Rob Pelinka, Jeannie Buss, those kind of people. We got to think about the future. The LeBron James era is almost over. Y'all after he's gone, what do we have to show for? Let's just for argument's sake, because to me, the window for us, success this year will be getting swept in the Western Conference Finals again. Let's say we go with Denver Nuggets, because we can't beat Denver with the team we got. We go there, we lose to them again. With the trades, make all those moves, and then what do we got to show for it? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? We have no future. LeBron James retires or goes somewhere else, and what do the Lakers have? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta really, really think with our brains and use logical sense. And there's no logic to continue to hold on to this guy at the expense of our young talent. If I was smart, if I was the front office, I would just go ahead and just make a trade, get rid of LeBron James, get him up out of here, make a trade at the trade deadline. He wants to trade so bad, let him go somewhere else. We get more draft picks and send him to the Golden State Warriors. So we all know that's where he wants to go. Put him over there where he might have a chance, and then bring us some of that young talent, bring us Kevon Looney. I'd make him give up Draymond Green. I don't really want him, but or Clay. I want Clay Thompson. That's what I want. Bring us Clay, even though he's older, but he'd be a great leader in the locker room. It'd be a good story. Him coming back home. He grew up in he's a Southern Cal kid. His dad played for the Lakers. His dad, a legendary player. Just who his father was. So we bring him in and call it a day with some draft compensation. and let LeBron James go over there with his clutch buddy Draymond Green and see what they can do over there. Now we got a big in Kevon Looney. So I would cut bait, and then I'd move Anthony Davis, who can't stay healthy. Or maybe we can work something out. Maybe we keep AD. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell y'all, LeBron James is the problem, y'all. It starts at the top, man. And we do all this talk. I may do this in another video. It's the reason why Anthony Davis won't step up and won't take over the team. Sometimes I question that sometimes. I wonder why, instead of asking AD the question, why don't we ask LeBron James that question? Like, is LeBron James making an environment to where Anthony Davis, where he can pass the torch to AD? Maybe he's the one making it difficult for Anthony Davis. And maybe that's the reason why Anthony Davis, maybe that's the reason why he won't take the mantle, you know what I'm saying? So, we gotta ask the necessary questions. We have to look at the totality of the situation and like what is really happening. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like I've said many times, like I'm saying now, LeBron James is a lot smarter than a lot of us give him credit for being. Like I said, I talk about him. I don't like him. I have my opinions about him. I think he's an egomaniac, but that doesn't mean he's not smart. He knows what he's doing. He knows, he makes bad choices, but he knows what he's doing as far as like the psychology of like exposing the team, not playing, not giving forth any effort on Christmas Day. Because what happens is now the Lakers are panicking now. So now the organization, the front office is clamoring for answers now. Oh God, what do we need to do now? We need to make a trade. And LeBron James and him and Rich Paul just sitting back counting their money and just laughing. Yep, we're gonna get what we want. Because LeBron James intentionally did not show up last night. He knew what he was doing, y'all. He didn't care. How many times I got to tell y'all this? Y'all keep calling LeBron James a Laker, and I'm telling y'all he's not a Laker. Because if he really was a Laker, he cared about Laker tradition, he wouldn't have laid an egg like he did last night. I don't care if he scored 16, he may as well not even done nothing. Because that was a meaningless 16 points. It didn't mean nothing. He wasn't efficient from the field. None of that stuff. He's in the fourth quarter. It was AP. Should have been APB out on him because he was nowhere to be found. So y'all got to stop with this bias. When it comes to him, not not judging him critically like you should. And that's what happens a lot of times, where not we, y'all. Because he's never been my king or my GOAT. Y'all just don't, y'all are so delusional that you can't see what's right in front of you, what's in your face all along. I mean, it's hidden in plain sight what this guy's doing. He's doing this, now they're panicking, and now January, they're gonna make the wrong move, Rob Pelinka, Jeannie Buss, they're gonna panic, get rid of our young talent, because that's what they already saying. I'm hearing rumors that that's what's the next move. We're gonna get rid of Max Christie's in the trade. Jalen Hood-Schifino's gonna be in the trade. I heard that. We're not getting rid of Austin Reeves. I'm hearing they're gonna get rid of Rui Hachimura, possibly Jared Vanderbilt, and some more draft picks, what little draft picks we got left, to try to make a push, because LeBron James is intentionally not putting forth the effort so he can get the trades that he wants. And then we get some guy in here who's old, injury prone, or some guys like we lose our depth because we bring in a superstar. And then at the end of that contract, they might leave. We still have no cap room because we just signed a superstar. If we sign to a max extension, we have no depth, still no depth, no draft picks. Now LeBron James is gone. He going off in the sunset. Even if he does win a championship, it just leaves our organization in shambles. And what if we don't win a championship? Then now we really looking stupid. Now we got bad contracts. LeBron's gone. You know what I'm saying? All of that. If I didn't think it was, I know at the end of the day, nothing is for sure in the NBA because injuries, I get that. They all play a role and all that, It also depends on what the other teams do, but I wouldn't stress myself. The thing to do is to keep the players that we have. Do I like them all? No. Do I think Darvin Ham is doing a horrible job? Absolutely, he's doing a horrible job. But back to my statement, the point that I made last night, that it was LeBron James that wanted him here. Do I like Darvin Ham? I love the guy. I like his story. I like where he comes from. I like that he's a Christian like myself. He's a man of God. All of that stuff. But at the end of the day, It comes down, if you're a coach, just like if I go to my 9 to 5 job and I don't perform well, I lose my job. It don't matter how much of a Christian. I am a Christian. I'm a preacher, I'm a pastor. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day if I don't put forth the effort, if I don't work, if I don't do what's required for me at that job. It doesn't matter what my religious beliefs are or what my morals are. If I can't perform up to par and can't do the job right, it's not personal. They may still send me a good report when I leave and say, hey, man, he was a great guy to work with. He just wasn't a fit for the organization. And so like I could say, maybe not LeBron James, maybe Darvin Ham's a great guy. I said I had to say this. I think he's a great guy. I like him as a person. But Darvin Ham is stubborn. He doesn't listen. That's the thing. He's the very epitome he's insane by definition, because he keeps doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. And, going small against a team that they have their team loaded down with bigs, and then you decide to go small. That's not good coaching. So, like I said, with Darvin Ham, my gripe with him is not personal, nor is it really with LeBron James either. But it's just LeBron James has just kind of made me to the point where I dislike him. As far as on the basketball court. But Darvin Ham's thing with me and with him is he got to be smarter. It's not that we don't have the talent. See, a lot of y'all Lakers don't have the talent. We have the talent. We're just not utilizing that talent right. We're not moving. We do need a big. I will say that. We need a big, but you don't have to go trade your whole roster to get it. So. But the word on the street is LeBron James, his team, his cronies, and his manipulation team is what I call them. They're already running game. They already showed up at Rob Pelinka's office complaining, threatening this, threatening that, saying, we want to trade. And now they're going to try to bring in a superstar and get rid of our depth. And LeBron James leaves after this year, then I don't want to hear it from you Laker fans who's so supportive of LeBron James that when he leaves, y'all jumped on the LeBron James bandwagon, and we have no talent next year, no depth, no draft picks. I don't want to hear it because y'all were on board with it. So this is why we're in the position we're in. He knows what he's doing. He's smart. He's not stupid, y'all. All right, y'all, who's on here? Who's on here? Y'all holler at me. Give me some feedback, what y'all think. What's your thoughts in the comment section? Holler at me, people. Yeah, those are my thoughts. Do a little walk before I hop in the sauna. I'm gonna lift some weights and I'm gonna do a shorter workout today. What are your thoughts? I ate so bad on Christmas, man. I'm getting that sauna sweat. Do a lot of cardio today. What are your thoughts? Yeah, I told y'all, man, that dude, man, he has an agenda. He always has that agenda. And this is no different than what we've been seeing over the years. This is no change, no nothing. This is not a different strategy. This is the same strategy that LeBron James and Clutch Sports has been using for the past 20 years. And y'all still keep falling for the hook, line, and sinker. But I don't. I know exactly what's up. I know what's going on. It's December. I saw this coming. And don't be surprised if Anthony Davis don't get injured again, all of magically to add to the part of the problem, to try to really, that will seal the deal for why we need to make a trade. Yeah, it's coming. AD's going to get hurt. It's coming. Y'all, I'm telling you. And then in January, LeBron James will be whining like he always does, clamoring for a trade. And we're going to be doing that. It's this every year. And y'all the ones wanted him in L.A. I didn't want him here because I knew what he would do. Because I remember when he did that mess in Cleveland. I used to watch him do that. And I didn't want to go nowhere near this guy because I know how he did in Cleveland and what he tried to do in Miami, but Pat Riley wouldn't let him. So those are my thoughts. All right, y'all, Brandon Love Sports TV. It's your boy. Thank y'all for joining me today. Make sure y'all hit that like. Y'all share this video, share this content. And I'll continue. I'm going to do a lot of content today. I plan on doing a lot of content. I just got through the holidays, trying to grow this channel. I'm about 79 subscribers away from monetization. So we about to get there. We're going to be monetized by the end of this week. All right, y'all. Brandon Love Sports TV. Thank you all for your support. I'm out.